Now, going over to the political part podcast, you have Trump posts on Kamala getting 61 million views, actually even more, being one of his most viral moments in the past couple weeks, actually. Now, this comes to us thanks to Donald Trump's ex-Twitter account, hashtag real Donald Trump, as he is back. And he didn't even say anything, actually. Just a picture of Kamala, and it's a rally in Chicago. And it's a bunch of the hammer and sickle communism flags. This says she wants to control the price of food, the price of housing, and pretty much take total control. Ban guns, force gun buybacks, or just go door to door. And it's been pretty violent. Now it's up to 63.2 million views and 675,000 likes. Which, again, even major newspapers, which, again, there's a huge media bias. I don't think anyone would disagree with that. But certain as mainstream media, even they are saying some of her policies are communism. Again, like trying to control the price of food, which she says is price gouging. Again, is another lie from the DNC this year. Oh, I was going to say, there's so many it's hard to keep track of. I think that's one of the biggest lies when it comes to this upcoming political election. Because again, everyone is concerned about the price of groceries because it all hits us. And yet, she's saying she needs to control the price of food because of price gouging. And again, anytime your friends tell you these corporations are so greedy with their food prices and groceries, ask them, do they think 2% profit is greed? No one with a modicum of business intelligence would say 2% is greedy. I mean, most businesses can't survive on that. Most of them struggle, to say the least. Unlike the government, private sector actually does have to make a profit and be productive. Now, groceries, the industry standard is 2%. So again, they're not inflating the cost. They're not price gouging. The cost of goods sold, their cost of goods sold to them are increasing. Yet there are people on the Facebook saying these Kroger, Walmart, Target, they're so greedy with these grocery prices out of hand. Yes, because your inflationary policies, such as the ironically named Inflation Reduction Act, well, those actually caused record inflation and destroyed most of people's lives. Yes. So, yeah, communism is a morally vacuous evil and has never worked to cause over 100 million deaths. So, I'm glad people are starting to realize that, yeah, her policies, the very few that she's publicly talking about, are literally communism. And I think that's why this picture went so viral. Again, 63.23 million views. Keeps going up and up. 676,000 likes. Now, one of the first comments comes from End Wokeness, which he simply says, Kamala Harris getting 8,000 likes. We do have a contrarian statement right off the bat, as I do follow Ed Krasenstein. Not because I agree with him, but life can get a little bit boring when you're in echo chamber, so I try to follow as many people that are left as well as right as possible. And Ed Krasenstein says, when you can't argue policies, you create memes. Mentally vacuous, yes, but got 3.4 thousand likes and 715 comments. So he is one of the most effective people when it comes to getting feedback and comments. Usually because people want to ratio him, but let's see. Click on this. And then Dawn simply says, really? And it's a picture of Ed Krasenstein, who actually did a next tweet of the picture of communism with Trump on it. Got 181 likes for that. And a lot of people are just tweeting all the pictures of Ed Krasenstein has where he had graphical images of Trump. Yep, typical hypocrisy. Yeah, it's usually the foundation of most leftists. And again, people are literally arguing the policies that she's put out that are communism. But it is Ed Krasenstein. We also have Paul Zupa saying, quote, Kamala Harris wants to install price control like communism, getting 566 likes. Stats for S84 says, Comrade Kamala, this picture of her at a communism rally, says, you will own nothing and have joy. Getting 1.1 thousand likes. Captured as an AI-generated image of Kamala in the hammer sickle flag that's almost like a cape around her. And she's shaking Stalin's hand, getting 8.9 thousand likes. Ed Krasenstein did the picture of communism with Trump, got 893 likes. Clown World says Trump 2024 is the only way. Comrade Kamala was destroy America, getting 2,000 likes. Gunther Eagleman says, quote, I support President Trump. Do you, getting 4.1 thousand likes. Gunther Eagleman also says, beware, commie is the effing commie, getting 2.3 thousand likes. Let's see, Perkles the Great says, Kamala's father was a Marxist professor. He was the leftist senator, the furthest left senator in U.S. history, more than Bernie. Don't believe the current lies about her being a moderate. Would be laughable if it wasn't so dangerous. There's a picture of her father at university being 923 likes, which, yeah, only after they pushed her again. She wasn't, no one wanted her. They pushed her to be the nominee for DNC. Well, only after that did they start to rewrite history in true Orwellian fashion, and they actually started to go to those old government websites, or the websites where they're ranking senators by their policies and their track record. So she was no longer the most leftist after they decided to edit it. Likely some internet archives saved it. Let's see here. Even the New York Post says communism. Harris unveils budget-breaking 1.7 trillion economic plan that includes government price controls, getting 391 likes. Cowboy Drew says Trump 2024 is a red wave. It's a American flag wave, getting 536 likes. Crazy Moments Trump 24 says, make no mistake, his picture of Trump after your shot says, again, make no mistake, they didn't fail to protect him, they failed to kill him. Getting 624 likes. Not Joel, Jerome Powell has a picture of Kamala, and I forget that famous couple, I think it was a prince or something. The husband kept poking his head back in the room and said, be honest. So there's a picture of Kamala says, I want equity, and he says, be honest. She says, I want equal outcomes. He says, be honest. And she goes, I want communism. And he goes, thank you. Gained 591 likes. Yeah. One of Trump's most viral moments, and again, I think it's good that he's on X Twitter again, because he's going to need all the support he can get this time around, because again, there are a lot of people, countries becoming more and more polarized. There's hopefully more and more people voting. Hopefully they're educated votes. Nothing's more frustrating when I find someone who's mentally vacuous who just says, oh, I think this person's a good candidate. Trust my gut. Foolish. Again, if you can just give me 3 bullet points of either their track record or their proposed ideas, I'll at least respect your opinion, even if I don't agree with the political candidate. Now, Kamala, I'm still waiting to hear 2 bullet points. Yeah, shoot, just 1 in terms of persuasive reason to vote for her, or her track record of something she's done as an accomplishment. Again, I want good things to happen in their country. I can't fathom why people are voting for her. Unless they want more free stuff or government handouts. Then I can see, that's not a good argument, but I can understand that rudimentary, mentally vacuous argument. Yeah, it's not sustainable. It's one of the major components our country is now $35 trillion in debt. We need to stop all that madness. Eventually we have to sell something useless that we don't use, like, I don't know, Hawaii or something. But let me know in the comments, do you think Trump, that these memes, do you think will be effective? Do you think it's a good way to garner more support? Or do you think it's just him getting more of the same support that he already has? It's not really moving the needle, politically speaking. Let me know in the comments, because as always, it'd be fascinating to hear what you have to say. Thank you, everyone, for taking the time to tune in. Again, trying to get 4,000 subscribers by the end of the month. So if you can click that button, I really appreciate it. Also, give me a thumbs up or thumbs down, or a comment is a great way to give me some additional feedback, letting me know how I can make the show better and better. Lastly, don't forget to take the time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe, fight the good fight.